I mean, this is pretty much a perpendicular move up. I mean, take a look at this chart. And please, guys, I mean, we need to keep things in perspective, right? And when I say keep things in perspective, is that we're taking these trades in the room now as long-term trades. So I'm having a little bit of a difficulty giving you short entry trades in these bull markets because it's not wise. So we have to keep very short signals on actually sell signals. But at the same time, you need to be able to keep this thing in perspective. Some of us have taken the trade from the beginning, some of us have late entry, and the stops that I'm trying to, and that's what I'm saying, the difficulty is, if I put a tight stop to you here, I might be confusing the guys that are having a long-term trade. Okay, I mean, if you have a long-term trade, your stop should be somewhere around 89.40, so maybe another 200 pips away. Okay, but if you're taking a day trade, your stop has to be a little bit closer. Of course, we're not going to take a trade with 200 pips on a day trade. But for a long term, I mean, this is nothing. I mean, I know you don't like me to say that, but this is absolutely nothing. It is nothing to be concerned about, especially when we looked at the dollar index and we graded the dollar as strong. So what we're having here is some yen short covering. Some people that are shorting the yen, they are taking some profits, but they're not changing the bias, they're not changing anything. So we will stay with the dollar yen, and we're looking to start buying some more. And again, let me go back here. If you look at this chart, the daily chart, the previous daily low, this is an NR4. I mean, it's not even an NR4, it's NR1. Okay? So it's the same thing with the euro yen. Where is the euro yen? There is your chart. It's coming up for a second now. Come on. It's NR1. I mean, it's not NR2, it's not NR3, it's not NR7, it's NR1. It hasn't even taken the previous daily high or low. It's an inside day. Yes, it is relatively a big size day, but it is still an inside day. And so we don't need particularly to worry much about that. We don't like it, but we don't need to worry much about it. It's one of those. Remember the other time when we took the trade, we had 3 days moving against us, but again, that's it. And you look at the daily lows here. So really there is no reason. If you look at this here, you look at Tokyo, London and New York, pretty much lining up very nicely. So the market side here is around 92.65. Okay, that's the market side here. You see 92.63. This should be our buying point in Tokyo or tomorrow, because we have those 3 sessions lining up. So these 3 sessions, this is your matching congestion. I told you in the euro pound matching congestion. This is a congestion, this is a congestion, and they're all matching up. So if it turns back up again, so we will buy it above the 92.63. Okay, because it's the market side and inside the range, or you can buy it out of the opening range of Tokyo. Okay, and if we buy it at 93.63, we're going to put a stop at the low of this day, which is 90. I'm sorry, 92.63. We're going to put our stop below the low of the day, which is 92.30. 30. And the structure point, Khalid, would you put in the structure point that we did it from my trade station, so I don't give you a wrong structure point? On the short side, I honestly don't want to even think about short. Look at those levels here. I mean, I would not short it unless it comes below here. This is my short. If somebody wants to take, I mean, it's very high risk going short the dollar yen. So we would short it below 91.45. And if I do, we're going to keep a tight stop on it. And we want the stop above the 3 daily lows. So 91.45, my stop is above 91.78. Okay, and the structure point that we have here, the short point is 95, is, I think, I really don't have the structure point. So Khalid, would you please type in the structure long point and structure short point, please? I don't want to give a wrong number. Okay, so we're buying above 92.63. Our stop is 92.30. And the structure long point, I think now is 95 something, as I recall, 95. Anyway, on the short side, we're going to go short below 91.45. And our stop is 91.78. And Khalid, would you please post the structure points? All right. Okay, and let me save that. Okay, we're at the top of the hour, so let's take a 5-minute break if you want a cup of coffee or something, and we'll